Our train has just arrived at the industrial park switching lead, and we've arranged our cars so that the east-facing switches are on the east end of the train and the west-facing switches are on the west end of the train. Here's the train pulling on to the arrival and departure yard here at the Dahlia Street switching layout. We'll handle the first two cars in the train first. They're facing east switches. The Great Northern car is going to go to the building straight in top at the Colorado Cooperage. The brown Uinta Basin and Yampa Valley car is going to go down to the Eagle Farm and Ranch. So as we pull onto the switching lead, we're going to come down and drop off the brown Uinta Basin Yampa Valley Railway car at Eagle Farm and Ranch first. With the car delivered to the industry, we take our car card combination and we flip over the waybill to expose the next move for this car. We'll then put it into the bill box slot designed for that industry. Now let's drop the Great Northern car at the Colorado Cooperage and Container Company. With the car at the industry, we take our car card waybill combination, we'll turn the way card over for the next move of this car, and we'll drop the car into the bill box. Now let's go pick up the cars that go into the west-facing switches. Their crew could have gone down the switch lead with all the switches on it, but they've elected to use the locomotive bypass track on this runaround move. Inspection of the waybills for these two cars reveals they both go to Brenham Wholesale Grocery Supply down at the east end of the layout. And here we're throwing the switch for the signature trackage on the Dahlia Street switching layout, and that is the crossover on the sidings. Both cars stay here at Brenham's Wholesale Grocery, but we'll spot the reefer by the front door, the first door, and we'll spot the boxcar by the second door. With both cars delivered, we again check our waybill. We turn the waybill over inside the car card and put the car card into the bill box slot for this industry. I'm going to make a mistake here, and I'm going to put the reefer car card into the wrong bill box slot, but we'll fix that later. With the switching done, it's time for us to head back to the Globeville yard for the CB&Q and BNSF. Here are the car cards as they've been blocked by the Globeville yard for easiest switching. And here's our train arriving on the industrial switching lead for the Dahlia Street yard. All of our drops today are going to be the same direction. They're all east-facing switches, so there will not be any runaround moves today. The locomotive continues on down the switch lead to the east switching lead track. The first two cars in the train, the bulkhead flat car and the boxcar next to it, both go down to Fairchild Boiler and Sheet Metal Company, all the way at the west end of the yard. With the cars spotted at the industry, the Waybills are again flipped over, reinserted into the car card, and the car cards are put into the bill box assigned to the particular industry. We have both truck cars here, so we'll have two car cards in the Fairchild bill box. The next drop-off is going to be Uinta Basin and Yampa Valley 53740 to Eagle Farm and Ranch. We have a problem in that there's already a car spotted there. When we look in the bill box at that car's waybill, there's no further instructions, so we'll assume it's empty and it's time to return it to the Globeville yard. The crew will pull the empty box car away from the industry and just set it on the spur siding down to Fairchild Boiler to get it out of the way for a minute. The crew can now spot Uinta Basin, Yampa Valley 53740 in front of Eagle Farm and Ranch. So now we'll go to the bill box and we'll pick up the car card and waybill for the empty. We'll also then take the car card and waybill for the car we just left. Again, turn the waybill over, look for the next car movement, and drop it into the bill box slot for that industry. So now the crew is going to drop off Baltimore and Ohio 38200 to Denver Engine and Power Supply Company. By now you're getting the hang of it. With the car correctly spotted, we take the waybill, turn it over in the car card for the next movement, and drop the car card waybill combination into the correct bill spot. But you'll notice I put it in the off spot. I didn't put it in the Denver Engine and Power Company, so I made a mistake. The crew will now retrieve the empty that has to go back to the Globeville yard. It's at the wrong end of the locomotive, so they'll also have to make a runaround move. So now we'll confirm that the empty car needs to go back to the Globeville yard. We'll look at the waybill. It says indeed return to the CB&Q at Globeville. One car, one car in the train. We're ready to go. And the crew will use the lead to the industrial park and head back to the Globeville yard.